This is a story that has been hidden from the world for a long time. Once upon a time, there was a land called Metta. This land was rich in nature and resources, and it was called the most precious jewel in the world. A father named Pio, who raised 3 children in Metta, wanted to send his eldest son, Akaria, to university. When Pio consulted with his relatives, the relative said, "If you give 10,000 raga to the university professor, he will accept your son." So the father gave the money as advised, and his son was accepted into the university. Then the father thought, "Oh, it's really that easy." Akaria graduated from university and became a professor. However, because he hadn't studied much and didn't seek the truth, he was unable to teach others well. After that, Pio wanted to send his second son, Senia, into the military. He was told that to enter and graduate from the military academy, a fee of 1 million raga was required. For the sake of his son's future, Pio paid the fee to the military school. Thus, even though this son did not study or practice much, he was able to graduate thanks to the power of money and secure a job that did not take him to the battlefield. The father wanted his third son, Bisaka, to become a doctor. So, he used 10 million raga once again to send his son to school. Bisaka graduated from school and became a doctor, but because he hadn't studied seriously, he was unable to treat people well. 10 years passed. The first son, Akaria, became the Minister of Education. The second son, Senia, became the highest-ranking general in the military. And the third son, Bisaka, became the Minister of Health. The 3 brothers would not let anyone enter the school or the army without money. Even doctors would only treat those who paid more. In front of the 3 brothers, there was always a long line of people waiting to pay. The people in the land realized that no matter how much they learned, without money, they could not become anything. In the end, they too began to stop learning. In the land of Metta, where everyone had stopped learning, technology began to decline. Even farming technology worsened. Crops in the fields were attacked by pests, and people found it harder and harder to find food. In the land of Metta, the quality of products began to worsen. Even medical technology declined, so the wealthy started traveling abroad to seek treatment when they fell ill. They also began buying food and products of better quality from other lands. In the land of Metta, where everything relied on money, the soldiers stopped training. They began taking money from people passing by, claiming it was for a toll fee. Those who had no money and couldn't go to the hospital were not treated, even when they were sick or hurt, and more of them passed away. Seeing this situation, those who wanted to learn, the engineers, and those who dreamed of becoming doctors to help the poor, secretly learned foreign languages and skills, and then quietly escaped from Metta. As more and more people wanted to leave the land, Senia, the second son who became a military general, started spreading rumors among the people. He made sure that rumors from other lands wouldn't reach them, and that no one could speak badly about Metta within the country. The brothers used the power they gained from their wealth to build a grand palace, and they lived happily ever after. One day, a well was discovered inside the palace, flowing with burning water. However, the brothers kept it a secret, and quietly sold the burning water, growing even richer. Dear brothers and sisters, because of their rich lives, they no longer felt the hardships of others. The people who couldn't escape from Metta suffered, and over time, more and more dissatisfaction grew within them. 10 years later, General Kobit from the neighboring land of Dhamma came with his 19 soldiers to attack Metta. In the land of Dhamma, the people who had fled from Metta and possessed extraordinary abilities were now teaching the people of Dhamma. Because they created a system that chose people based on talent and character, not wealth, technology, medicine, and the military advanced rapidly. The people who had fled from Metta longed deeply for the liberation of their homeland. Moreover, the secret of the well had also been leaked by those who escaped from the palace. The soldiers of Metta, who had never been properly trained, were quickly defeated. And even when some were wounded, there were no doctors left to heal them. The second son, Senia, was wounded after being attacked by a general. Although the doctors tried to treat him, they couldn't provide proper care, and in the end, Senia passed away. The first son, Akaria, and the third son, Bisaka, were not attacked by Dama's army, but by the people of Metta. The people shouted, "You couldn't protect us and you couldn't heal us either. We'd rather be conquered by a neighboring country. You must leave this land." The brothers, panicking, quickly piled up money and treasures like a mountain in front of the palace and said, "We will give you this, we will give you everything." The people of the country shouted, "We don't need that. What we want is justice." The people who didn't know about the burning well set fire to the palace. That fire then spread to the burning well. The spring beneath the burning well was connected underground, spreading throughout the land. Great flames rose one after another from deep within the earth, quickly burning everything to the ground. The land of Metta turned to ashes and was carried away by the wind. And so, the land of Metta, once known as the greatest jewel in the world, was destroyed forever. The place where Metta once was turned into a desert, and the place where the well with burning water had been is now called the Gate of Hell. There, a fire that cannot be extinguished still burns to this day.